Good evening. Good evening. I hope everyone is doing okay today. I want to briefly speak to you about. Let me see if I can get another microphone. Can you give me one minute?
Testing, testing.
Testing. Is that a little better? I just have a problem leaning over as I speak. But I want to actually see if I could speak with you briefly today concerning Baton Rouge and where we are as far as the update on myself in this investigation. Now, for those of you who have been keeping up with the current events, and reading the book is currently out. It hasn't been copied. It's only out because of some lovely friends of mine, I should say, that has a copy of the book, but it's not officially out. So don't go to Barnes and Noble and searching for in the search engine for for the book, or don't go on ebooks yet. Yet, the name of the book that I have, my first book. This is my first book, and I'm actually working on the second book. But the name of the book is Like You've Never Seen It Before. And today, what I want to speak to you about is basically, and it is a true story. It is about my life as it pertains to the end of the age and the end of the world, as Revelations speak about. So it's pretty much, um, I can say almost it's pretty much a commentary of the book of Revelations, right? It's almost compared to, it's a book about how Revelations has affected my life within these past couple of years and few years. So that's pretty much what that is about. Um, so I know some people say it's science fiction. Some people may say that it is fantasy. I'm living in a fantasy world. I've heard so many various and different things concerning my book. I mean, I knew, and I was prepared. I was prepared to hear all sorts of things. But I believe that I've been transparent and I put myself out there for the world to see. Some may believe and get with it, some may not. Same thing with the Bible. You know, the Bible is very controversy subject, a very controversial subject. So I'm not one to really talk about religion, so excuse me. But since we're talking about the book does, it is, I guess you could say a religious-based book. I really wouldn't call it a Christian book, but I'm not an atheist either. But I really wouldn't call it a Christian book either. But whatever category you want to put it in, that's fine with me. But I would, getting back on track, because I don't have any notes, this is strictly spare the moment. Excuse me for, pardon my organization now. But, so what we have now is an extended version over Facebook that I did place a few days ago. That is a rough draft of the extended version. It is not the final draft of that version that is on Facebook. So once you read it, it's going to be a little different. So once it comes out in the stores and it gets on ebooks, it's actually going to be a little different. So I just want to warn you, for those of you who have been just trying to hack my emails and just do devious and mischievous things. I just want to warn you beforehand and let you know exactly what's going on. And I don't want to, look ignorant. I'm not a professor in English. I'm not a professor in English, but I do have a tad bit of literacy. So with that being said, what is going on as of now is that the activation. So let's talk about what I want to talk about to you for the ones, because there are ones that have not read the first part. So the second part is out. The first part was out by fax machine, via emails, different sorts of ways digitally, by my best friend. I will not go to the name I call her my best friend because she actually helped me, but she hates me. But yeah, I try to take light of the situation, but I'm not to go into details. But actually, she got a hold to my book, and from there, it spread abroad. I knew that because someone actually face to face told me, and they questioned me about certain things that only was in that book. So I asked them, "Hey, did you read that book?" They was like, "Yeah." I said, "Now, how did you get a copy of that book? How do you know? Are you spying on me? Do I need to know something? Are you Mr. Spy, Mr. Pink Panther?" And that person said, "No, so-and-so gave me a copy." I said, "That's something else to find out." Huh?" Well, I was kind of upset, to say the least. I was a bit upset, but as I thought about it, I said, you know what? This is a grand opportunity to take it and run with it. So that's what I tried to do. I tried to take it and I tried to make the best of the opportunity that I was presented with. So, I believe that I really wouldn't call myself an opportunist. I hate that word because that word has a bad reputation. And anyone who knows anything about reputation knows that reputation is everything in the world. You can be, the best person, have the best personality, multi-millionaire, etc. But if you have a bad reputation, for example, I used to work for Whole Foods Market. Anybody work for Whole Foods? Me? So, working for Whole Foods, I love the company. I love the department that I worked in. I started hearing things about the actual upper management, not really management, but like the board, like the actual CEO office itself. And so I Googled some things myself and did my own research. I am an analyst, and I hate taking other people's words for anything. I believe that I was created to be an attorney. So, with that being said, I did my own research, and doing my own research, I found something out about someone that is very prominent in the top office. And I mean, very prominent position. I mean, you can say he's probably one of the Waltons, but one of the Whole Foods, top people on the board. So it startled me because of my passion for people and my compassion for, just for people in general and for, people of such that was allegedly said about him. So I read several different, because you can't just go by one source. And so I learned, I said, you know what? That is a horrible thing. That is a very horrible thing. If that actually happened, that is a very horrible thing. Now, I could have judged him and said, you know what? You are a despicable monster. You are horrible, and no one should support your company. I could have went on, and I could have gone on and, made a big charade about it and brought big posters and, just made a big show about it. And, I could have, I could have said all sorts of things. But the more that I thought about it, the more I said, wait a minute. Now, everybody has enemies. And if you ever had an enemy, you know one thing. An enemy that kind of startled me. Just came on. But you know one thing, an enemy has an agenda. And an enemy agenda is to make you look bad in the worst way possible. So I said, well, this could be somewhat an enemy that did this to him. I'm going to pull up some stuff from here. I said, well, this could be, an enemy that has done this to him. And then I said, it could be factual. The extent of what was said was something that is not to be played with. And I thought, reputation is just as important as hygiene. How many people take showers or baths every day? I take one at least twice a day. Because I get hot at night, so I have to take one in the morning and I have to take one at night. So, hygiene is very important because who wants to work around someone that's smelly? So, case in point, I was working actually at Whole Foods. And I'm not going to, call names, that's embarrassing. But I was working alongside with someone and he stunk. He stunk. I mean, like, he was like the epiphany of natural. And I was like, oh boy, this is something, but we worked together because, we have to work together. He was, okay guy, he wasn't, a horrible person. But I don't think he believed in deodorant, and, Whole Foods is all about organic and natural stuff, so I don't know, maybe it just didn't work for him. I know a lot of the things that, I'm not saying that Whole Foods products are bad, I'm saying that Whole Foods products do not work for me. So, he stunk. And he had a stench to him, and it was just almost like every day. And it wasn't like, okay, I'm working out or I'm walking to work and I sweat. It was like a stench. Like I haven't taken a bath in a couple of days stench. And, what do? Do you say, hey, give me some deodorant? It's a very awkward situation. and to say the least. And so I didn't know how to handle it. I just handled it, and I mean, I worked with him alongside him, and you know, um, that was that. Now, I could have went to upper management and said, because hygiene is one of the prime rules for the store. When you get hired, they make you sign a paper saying that, you're going to keep the hygiene up and blah, blah, blah. So I could have said, hey, store manager, such and such stinks. He has a VO, body odor. And I could have said, I could have made a big deal about it and, behind his back and said, hey, so and so, stinks and, it's like not just one time, it's like pretty much all the time. But I didn't. I know personally that sometimes I sweat very profusely. I actually just discovered a few months, sometime last year, that I need certain deodorants and I have to change up certain deodorants. I know this is too much information, just bear with me. Just bear with me, I am going through it. So I learned that because I would, I started just buying Suave, okay, that didn't work. I started buying Secret. I thought, well, that really didn't work. Then you get all over your clothes. So I started buying the one with the clear. Okay, it's clear, it smells good, but by the end of the day, I'm sweating, so I'm feeling like I stink. So I started using an aerosol, certain type of aerosol, and I came across it because I love retro stuff. I'm an '80s girl. So I love retro. I love vintage, so I'm in my head, I'm like, oh, this is cool. I'm just getting this. This ain't, I know it's not gonna work. I'm just getting this just because, just to put it on Facebook and put it on my Instagram, retro, throwback, old school, hashtag, right? Well, I started using it. And lo and behold, it was the only thing that actually worked for me all day. And it smelled like baby powder, which is not one of my favorite scents, but I would rather smell like baby powder than it smell like stink. So I was like, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it because, I mean, it was aerosol. So in my mind, I would have thought that aerosol would work better than a regular stick deodorant. While at Whole Foods, I actually tried numerous of products, and it was like I was spending a whole lot of money. I mean, I was making money, but I was spending a lot of money there. And not to say, not to talk about anybody, but I wasn't treated as fairly as I should have been, truthfully speaking. So, I mean, I've tried $11 toothpaste. I tried different type of $10 deodorant. I mean, regular deodorant. I'm not used to spending $10, $11 of deodorant and toothpaste, but I was like, hey, I'm working here, I'm getting a discount. Might as well try it. Maybe I'm working here for a reason to try to see what works and what does not. Anybody who knows my story knows that I do have a problem. It's a medical condition. My medical condition causes my odor in my mouth to not be as pleasant as others, and that has actually brought me to the place that I am. That has brought me and made me an author and an entrepreneur. Who would have thought that because of discrimination, I would be at the place that I am and where I'm going today. If you would have told me this 10 years ago, I would have laughed you in the face and told you you was a liar and would have added some more words to that, children shouldn't hear. Excuse me. And being that life, if I don't know anything else, I know just one thing. I know that in life there is called cycle, the cycle of life. And in that cycle, we have things that are bad as well as the good of those bad things. One of my favorite movies is the movie Tyler Perry, I think it's called Mr. Deeds, where this lady was a janitorial worker, and pretty much people looked over her. She was going through a very rough time and everything, and she ended up working for this $1 million, multi-million-dollar attorney. And he fell in love. He ended up falling in love with her, and so such and such. And after falling in love, and they ended up getting married, and of course his mother didn't like her because she was considered trashy, or she was considered not what he should be with. So that's one of my favorite movies, and I like that movie because of the dialogue. It's a strong dialogue. Got off track. So what I was saying was this: when you go through whatever it is that you go through, you must remember that nothing happens by chance. Because if it happened by chance, that means that the outcome would not be conducive to your life. So, if you have a result, a resolution of any sort from a problem that was very colossal in your life, and it was solved in one way or another, in a positive way that actually helped you tremendously. That means within the chaos of those trying times, the tears, the heartache, the pain, the stripping of your name, the lack of your authority, etc. Come on in. That means that if that has helped you, then it wasn't by chance. Do you hear me? It was not by chance. You know why it was not by chance? Because in some way, form, or fashion, you took what happened and somehow you saw fit for it to work for you. And because you saw fit for it to work for you, it happened not to you, but ladies and gentlemen, it happened for you. And anything that happens for you, whether it's rape, whether it's abuse, whether it's hatefulness that you endured by family members or a spouse, whether it's losing a very prominent position at your job, you just lost your job, and you are out of money, you empty your savings account, your emergency fund, and you lost everything, now you're homeless. Whatever it was that has happened to you, that now it is and was conducive to your success, is everything but ordained. Everything and ordained. It is ordained. And if it is ordained, that means, ladies and gentlemen, that it was for you. So that's why you should, and I quote, seize the time. You have to. You know why? Because if you don't, you might miss the opportunity of your life. You never know. Who is your gatekeeper? Who's your gatekeeper? You will never know. You will never know when or if you would ever get that time back again. So that's why every opportunity, no matter how small, and I'm so passionate right now, no matter how small it is, no matter how tiny the door was cracked for you to walk through, you might have to slide and ease your way, put your toe in between that door and squeeze in that door. But that was an opportunity. And that one opportunity that you took because you put your toe inside the door that was cracked, opened the door for you to be successful in your business, in your schools, in college, in that next board meeting, in whatever it was that brought you your success or that's bringing you your success. You must never forget that every opportunity is the opportunity. The opportunity means that it's final. You never know when the opportunity would come. The opportunity I'm speaking of is the opportunity of a lifetime. Because you can have many opportunities, but it's just that one opportunity, that one opportunity that you need. You don't need 10, you don't need 5, you don't need 3, you don't need 2, you need one. That one opportunity that you need. So, being that if you're bold enough to take that one little toe, 1 foot, and put that foot in that little crack through the door, so you can ease your way through. Sometimes you have to navigate that way. Just to have that, just to have the opportunity. You know, everybody wasn't created into a family of the Trumps. uh, President Trump, Donald Trump, was, inherited money, uh, billions of dollars, all the Rothschilds. So the ones that are, billionaires and millionaires and, just successful in every walk of life that came from nothing, what opportunity did they have that they took? Everybody didn't have a lot of help. So the ones that didn't have the help that a lot of people are allotted, what was the opportunity that they took? Sometimes you have to do things out of the conventional way of doing things. And I'm not really a conventional type of lady. As you can see, I'm actually dressed down and I'm comfortable. But when the time comes, I know how to dress accordingly. But when that time comes, will you recognize it? Maybe you won't. Maybe it was just a spare the moment thing and you saw an opportunity and you put that foot in and you wiggled your way through that door and it became an opportunity of a lifetime and opened the door for you wider than you ever imagined. That being said, this is my opportunity today. I believe that this is an opportunity that I have chosen to speak to you all, ladies and gentlemen, concerning myself. I want to thank you for listening and for your attention as I am honored and humbled. I have a desire and had a desire to go to law school and to become an attorney within the state of Louisiana. I was supposed to be a paralegal in the city of Baton Rouge. And I actually was supposed to graduate December of 2017 from Baton Rouge Community College. That was my graduation date. And my goal was to work 8 to 5, 6 o'clock, take night classes, Tuesdays and Thursdays, until I completed my bachelor's degree in psychology. Or 8 to 4, whatever law firm and office preferred me to work. 2 years of bachelor's degree, and then we would eventually go to law school. And I know that that would have been very demanding, and I couldn't be a paralegal, so I wasn't really sure how that was going to work out. But it was going to work out. Because everything that I put my mind to, I am successful at it. So, because of the trauma experience and the things that this investigation has cost me, I'm actually being looked at as a mental patient. And that's very disturbing. I attempted to commit suicide in the year 2014. I attempted to commit suicide in the year of 2014 due to a bad relationship, abusive relationship. That's all I'm saying about that. Very abusive, very toxic. And it seems as though I couldn't let go. I couldn't get away from, like most of domestic violence situations. You have to pre-plan and all this. Very toxic. And I was also going to school, I decided to go back to school sorry about that, to get my trade, and I got a trade in medical billing and coding. So during that time, to be honest, I was smoking weed every day, going to school high. I was making the grade, but I was depressed, suicidal, and I felt horrible because I was high. I was high because this man was smoking and making me smoke until I got away. I consider myself an average intelligent woman. So I got away. Kept going back. I was fearful. Just so many different things happened. And he cheated, of course, several times over and over again. And one of the main people that he cheated on me with was very popular and is very popular within the city of Baton Rouge. And so that even made me feel worse. Because not only was I being abused, now I'm thinking that this young lady is not being abused, but he's taking this out on me. And everybody knows it. So that made me feel even worse about myself. So, long story shorter, I checked myself into Later to Life, and from there I was transferred to Brentwood Hospital. What I did not just tell you was one of the main reasons why I was so suicidal and blamed myself for being abused was the mere fact that my medical condition. I blamed myself. I said, if only I didn't have this illness. If only this wasn't ailing me and poking me continuously, day after day after day in my side. It was a thorn. If only this did not happen to my life, then I wouldn't be abused like I am. This is an opportunity of a lifetime because I don't know when the next time I'll have one, even if there will be a next time. So let me take my time. Thank you. So I said, you know what? I don't want to live anymore. What happened was I spoke to the psychiatrist and she asked me, she said, you look like you're doing fine. And I said, I'm not. I'm suicidal because my breath stinks. And that's funny. But at the time, it was not. You know why it was not funny? It was not funny because I felt like it destroyed my life. I felt as though it destroyed everything. And I wanted to die. I didn't want no one to kill me because I didn't want them to do it incorrectly because that would add more injury, right? I wanted to die. Well, she took her notations down as a psychiatrist on a corner should, right? She took her, notations down and she was like, I don't smell anything. Well, after that, I went to the church, became a member of the church, and I was shy. I'm actually an introvert, so introverts are normally reserved. I'm, not really shy, but very reserved in large crowds. I don't like large crowds. I don't do body classic. I do not love large crowds. I like little small meetings and I'm fine. I speak high, but with this illness, how can you converse? Because you're judged by every single thing. These days, you're judged by your attire, you're judged by your hair texture, you're judged by the color of your skin, how light, dark, brown. You're judged by your teeth, how clean and white they are, how close they are together, how high your cheekbones are. Like First Lady Trump, she has the most gorgeous cheekbones. I just have to put that in there. You're judged by your education or the lack thereof, for whatever reason. How much money you have, if you have an emergency fund, if you don't. You're judged in this society. And how could I pick myself up from being suicidal because nobody honestly was going to tell me the truth? Hey, your breath stinks. It smells really bad too. I went to the dentist and they're like, they asked why I didn't smell it. Oh, just rinse your mouth out. Oh, here you go. Oh, you don't have any cavities. Here you go. Maybe you need to try this oral solution. I tried it. Google, everybody uses Google. I mean, the sarcasm just kept coming. Everybody uses Google. I'm trying to Google something. So, I took the criticism as constructive and I Googled home remedies. Baking soda, peroxide, baking soda and peroxide, lemon and baking soda, lemon and peroxide and baking soda. Chewing on ginger and lemon. I mean, all kinds of different types of concoctions, right? And people will be like, hashtag. My grandmother used to make us wash brush our teeth with baking soda. Why don't you just try salt water? As if I'm not mentally stable enough to know that. So, that didn't work. Dennis didn't work. I'm suicidal. I don't want to live. I don't want. This is embarrassing. This, I'm cursed. Someone cursed me. You cursed me. And I hate myself. What can I do? Go to church. Hey, praise the Lord, everybody. Good morning, Pastor, First Lady, Deaconess, Board. Good morning, everyone in the ministry. Let me do my job and get out of here. The camera. After church, I'll walk up to the First Lady and anybody need prayer, just come on to the altar. The altar's open. We can receive your prayer and your answers today. I need prayer. Okay, what you need prayer for? I need prayer because I have something going on and it's causing my breath to stink. Okay. Well, just try to push my voice. No, let me try that one. Try that one. But I'm going to go ahead and pray for you. So, the prayer, for whatever reason, maybe I wasn't in agreement with it like I thought I was. I don't know, but something happened and it didn't bring the results that I, came down there for. And neither did the mouthwash. Time goes on. And December 2017, I found myself fighting with my nephew. Pretty much the whole year of 2017, I'm fighting with this 19-year-old boy that I helped raise. What is your problem? You're at Southern now, and you're in the band, and you're doing well. You seem like, you're doing what you wanted to do, what you said you wanted to do in high school. What is the problem? What did I do to you? Everybody knows you're my aunt. I hate you. Everybody is talking about you. And I cannot stand your guts. I hate you. And I wish I never knew you. I disown you. Like, well, I'm sorry to know it. I'm sorry you feel that way. I never done anything to hurt you. It's like my own. This year before last, we were sitting around the table at Christmas talking. We were speaking about, he was calling me mama. I never tried to take mama's place. So what you hate me for? Because you were trifling and you're nasty, and I hate you. BITC. That's your new name now. I done that for a whole year last year, back and forth. The fighting, the physical fight, like a police would do somebody that's a criminal is trying to run away. Well, now they kill them. But, I mean, the totality of the torment from my family that I experienced on last year, 2017, was something that I never would have thought. I never had an inkling thought that I would be experiencing any like such. But I took it and I made it through. The police was called on one of the altercations that him and I had. I had lost it. I'm not gonna lie. I lost it. I was like, there is no way that I'm going to let you continue to talk to me this way. You are not going to handle me this way. I stood up for myself and I said, enough is enough. I'm done with the child abusing me. You're not my husband. I don't like that. And that is unacceptable. And in return, yeah, I cursed. I didn't say that way. I was angry, you see. Very angry and mad late that day. And he pushed me down. Bang. I fall on my mother's bed. And I pick up her little stool. And I tried and I reached as far as I could behind me as if I was doing some type of yoga pose. And I was caught in midair by my other nephew as he stopped me. Told you, nothing happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. Nothing's by a coincidence. So, oh, you're crazy. I'm calling the police. Because the police. At this time, honestly, I was emotional. I couldn't calm down. Flo had came to visit me and she stayed longer than what she was supposed to do. So anyway, she came and the police came, and they took me, transported me to the behavior place. I stayed there 18 days. Depressed, diagnosed with depression. So now, where we are, here. So now I'm going to a lawsuit because I'm being falsely accused as the number one suspect of bridal from Zales Jewelry Store in the Mall of Cartena in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Bridal jewelry. I don't even wear jewelry like that. A bridal jewelry that I had nothing to do with. You can read my book and, read the, ins and outs of it, and I'm going to go in detail. I'm being falsely accused, and after 3 years, now I'm being sent to prison today, April 18th or 19th, 2018. See, what you don't know is not only am I an author, I'm a chef, I'm a writer, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm an attorney. Yes, I am an attorney, not by law, but I'm an attorney because of what I've done. I've been in attorney situations and I've gotten the person off, out of prison. I'm a paralegal. I'm a psychologist. I'm a preacher. I'm a motivational speaker. I'm a prophetess. I love jewelry making. I used to make jewelry. I'm a craftsman. I'm a seamstress. I'm making a dress, a formal red satin dress now. I'm almost done with it. One shoulder, very fitted, long, blurred out like an A-line. And I have all these talents. And it's like, God, why haven't my opportunity came? Like, I was on the right track. I was finishing school and, I was going to church. I wasn't stealing. I wasn't bothering nobody. I became angry. I became angry because I felt like it wasn't fair. I don't deserve this. I've been good to my family members, to the ones that hate me the most. I don't deserve this. So, what is going on? Why? And it was the answer in the why that brought me to the resolution as to is ordained. Because without a trial, without a tribulation, how do you know how strong, how knowledgeable? Your brain is the size of your fist, they say. Most people only use 10% of their brain. I speak 3 different languages, working on the 4th. Ebonics, English, and tongues, I'm just saying. And I'm like, what is this for? God said it's ordained. For years, I've asked my purpose. I'm very competitive because I play sports. I hate losing, but God said let go. Like, I'm not about to let these people, this is my future. I don't care if I'm doing this by myself or not. They have all the help in the world. And you coming after me. And you know that you're wrong. I said, let go. It's the hardest thing in the world for me. That's a hard lesson for me, but said okay. So in my letting go, I'm learning that let go doesn't mean to stop working. Let go means to accept the things that comes with the point of whatever happens and to seize the moment. Because in seizing the moment, you, no matter what the outcome of that opportunity is, you know that when you seize the moment, that you've done your best. And at the end of time, when you close your eyes, you can say, I'm ready. My purpose is over and it's completed, and I've done a good job. Pat your own self on the back. Don't wait for anyone to pat you on the back. Because sometimes those pats can turn into daggers. So I'd rather soar without wings and pat myself on the back, knowing that you might have won a battle, but the war is within. And because the war is here, I won. And because you cannot control, and I won't let you take away my power, I am the champion of the war. I remember in the Bible it spoke about pressed but not crushed, persecuted but not abandoned, something like that. Yeah. So that's the way I kind of feel. Persecuted. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Persecuted. Crushed down. Crushed. Okay, you send me to prison. Like, ugh. You know, like, ugh. I'm not a prisoner. Like, what are you doing? You know, like, that's the way that I feel. I look at prisoners, I mean, like, I'm better than you. You're a criminal. You did it, and now you have to serve your time. And now I'm being falsely accused. And now I'm being looked at as an ill. And the worst part about it, I ain't even got no money. At least I could have you could have, waited until you say I'm stealing. You could have waited till I stole something and got some money. Let's talk about the real. Because the reality of it is that an entrepreneur makes money. The reality of it is that a business person, a businesswoman is all about the dollars. If you don't make dollars, it don't make sense, right? Yeah, yeah. So with that being said, you accuse me of stealing something and I didn't get any money for it. Instead, my job got taken away. I mean, I was working 15 hours anyway, so that wasn't no, real good job. Maybe, okay, 20. Okay, 21 hours a week. And I'm working, my car got taken away. This was my first car that I ever bought on my own without any help. And I didn't need a co-signer because I was okay. You mean to tell me you took my car, you took the roof over my head, you took my name, my reputation, my character because you said I was a thief, clever, professional, natural, all this other, adjectives you wanted to add. Education, because truth be told, in the paralegal world and in the law field, everyone knows everyone and they gossip. Go to work together, they go to lunch together, they have after work activities together. Very networking career field. Hey, you heard about so and so? I already have bad breath. I couldn't go to school because I am a telepathic person and I hear thoughts. I can hear and read minds. That's my younger seen a cartoon, superpowers, the superpower, secrets out. So now that I could read your mind, I know the things that you're thinking of me. And I hate sitting in the back because it's so disruptive. People in and out, on their phones, talking, eating, I like to sit in the front, on the front row. Thank you very much. Because I need to learn. I'm here to learn. And now I'm dealing with what you're saying, what this person said here, what this, that, and the other. Plus, I'm dealing with the trauma of, oh my God, I must make the grade because I already have all this against me. And if I don't make the grade, they really gonna think I'm stupid. I became depressed. So now I'm out of school. But I'm gonna get back in school because in all actuality, I'm on probation now. And I need to get back in school. Yeah, I made good grades, but my overall, GPA isn't good because of the last time that I went. And I was like young. I didn't give a doggone. I was just going. Because my mom said, you gotta go to school. You must go to college. I'm like, okay, I'll go. I've been in the commons area. What y'all doing, girl? Yeah. I was online, wasn't caring about nothing. But now, they're pivotal. So I said, you know what, there's no way that I can go to school. I have to start school and I can mentally take it. So I'm going back next semester, the spring of 2018. Duh. I'll go back in. They didn't let me out of time at the behavior place because I'm my favorite person in the world. So now I'm faced with, oh yeah, we're gonna get her April. April? Yes, we're getting her today. We're gonna put her in a nursing home or put her in a middle place and she's gonna be mental. That's how we're gonna say it. She's gonna be mental. We're gonna put all these charges on her and she's gonna be guilty until proven innocent. She shoplifts at Shoppers Value, but we don't have her on camera. She went to Calvin's Market and took chicken salad, but we don't have it on camera. She goes to Dollar Tree and steal. We don't have it on camera. So, Dominique knows her. Dominique is a very prominent federal investigator, agent. He knows it's her. So, without further ado, I want to say that I applaud you, Adrian Carter Ross, for what you have done. God bless your father as he has served his time for the country of the United States of America. He has fought and is productively working in the state of Texas. I appreciate the acknowledgement that you have given me without probably known around the city of Baton Rouge and the state and probably America, the world. And I want to say that this opportunity is the opportunity. And I also want to say thank you to the ones that are watching for attending and staying attentive to this meeting. I want to say thank you for the privilege of being in this facility at Goodwood Library. I want to say thank you to the Governor John Bell Edwards, for doing a great job as overseeing the state of Louisiana. I want to say thank you to the mayor, Sharon Rustenbrun, for bridging the gap between the community and police officers, for turning the city around. I want to say thank you to Southern University for allowing people to have an education that wouldn't have probably had one otherwise. I want to say thank you to the band director, Hamer. I want to say thank you to the Vice Chancellor, for the Law School, and the Chancellor, for building department, most prominent department of that college, of that university, that assists less fortunate people that would not normally be able to afford attorneys. I want to say thank you to the Police Department of Baton Rouge, East Baton Rouge Parish, to the Chief Paul, okay, say the last name, the first name. I want to say thank you for the little time that you have been in. You've done a good job. I want to say thank you to the previous chief, Kathy. I want to say thank you to the Sheriff Department, which I actually have on sheriff clothes today. What you think about becoming sheriff? This is it. Thank you. I want to say thank you to the FBI headquarters in New Orleans, who may be watching. Thank you for taking my complaint seriously and doing necessary investigations. I want to say thank you to the overseer of the House of Human Ministries here in Baton Rouge. Thank you for feeding the flock. I want to say thank you to the overseer at Oasis Christian Church by the name of Bishop Charles E. Wallace. Thank you. Thank you. I want to say thank you to the people of Baton Rouge, residents, citizens of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Thank you for being ever so kind. And thank you for being Baton Rouge. I want to say thank you to President Trump. Thank you for everything that you've done for the state of Louisiana since you've been in office. I want to say thank you for what you've done for America since you've been in office. I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you for the negotiations and for the meetings and for the propositions and for the laws that's passed in Congress that you signed off on. Thank you to the House of Representatives here. Thank you to the legislators staying over. For staying over late meetings, late nights, coming to decisions and making laws and legislations for the state of Louisiana, the city of Baton Rouge, the capital of the best state in America, right? Thank you. I want to say thank you to all of the allies that we have that makes up America that are not considered Americans, they're not born here. I want to say thank you for what you have done because we are the land of the free. And without the assortment, without the assortment of the various cultures and backgrounds, we wouldn't have various perspectives. You have brought smarts, you have brought intelligence, you have brought finances, revenues, you have brought a gap in America, in Louisiana, in Baton Rouge. Thank you. Thank you for everything. Thank you for this opportunity. Again, I'm humbled, anxious, and ready. So, with that being said, I, Ashley, Takar, Ferdinand, would like to dismiss myself in this meeting. And I would like to say that there's no place like Louisiana. Louisiana has its own rules, own regulations, has its own cultures, music, language, dialect, dialogue, analog, frequency, wavelengths. We have our own thing. We do our own thing here. So, I want to say thank you to Louisiana Clerk of Court, 19th Judicial District, Supreme Court Judge, Mr. the one and only, Mr. Donald Johnson. Thank you. And the rest of the Supreme Court. Thank you. And I want to say thank you to Ms. Judge Trudy Wright. Thank you. I'm not sure if she has gone to retirement yet, or she, if not, you will soon. I saw it in the spirit a few months ago, if I'm last year, for the latter part. Thank you. I want to say thank you to everyone who has had any participation of any sort. Thank you to my parents. They're not here today. Thank you to Philip Ferdinand. Thank you to Dorothy Brown. Thank you to my step-parents. Thank you to Johnny Faye Ferdinand, and thank you to John Edward Brown. Thank you to anyone who has participated in raising me, whether it was good or bad. Thank you to everyone who I have met from the time I was taken out of my mom's womb up until today. Thank you. Thank you to the state troopers. I'm sorry, I forgot you guys. Right across the street from me. Thank you to when people call him Abba. Thank you to Messiah when people call him Jesus. I want to acknowledge my angels, my guardian angels, thank you. Because we are all protected by something that normally we can't see. I would like some philosophers to get together and to figure out what is it that Earth is being protected. Thank you for the opportunity to express myself. Sometimes it's not in a way that is conventional, but thank you for allowing me to convey my thoughts, my emotions, and my knowledge. I appreciate everything that I've gone through because truthfully, it has shaped me into who I am today. I have courage, I am strong, and I'm intelligent. I might not be beautiful on the outside to some people, but with paper with money, you can look like anything you want to look like. No, but thank you for giving me a chance as you read my book. I thank you for this once in a lifetime opportunity that the universe has given me today. I'm grateful and I am appreciative. Again, thank you.